Good morning. Hope we are well. Not on my morning walk today, so something must be up. Yes. Lockdown. So, just did a video actually last night, just explaining what we're doing during the lockdown period with our Zoom sessions, everything from home, from mornings, midday, lunchtimes, 1-minute workouts, 15-minute workouts, 30-minute workouts, Tai Chi, yoga, Pilates, Beat Fit, Zumba, quiz, bingo, muscle strengthening, boxing fit. I could go on. The key thing I want to touch on here is that I've spoken about this before, in that the quality of our life is pretty much dependent on the quality of our thoughts. And when you look at this and you look at, okay, what could I possibly be grateful for about this situation? And no one ever asked this, but if you consider this, over Christmas, we might have been complaining about not being able to see certain people, but I imagine some people were actually complaining the year before about seeing those people, about having to cook for everyone. With every positive, there's a negative. With every negative, there's a positive. Maybe last lockdown afterwards, you said, oh, I wish I did this. I wish I did that. I for one, have said that. I wished I read more books. I read more. I had a bath for a bit longer. I got better with my sleep routine. I went to bed earlier. I started to get to creep to bed later. I've now got that opportunity. My point here is that we've essentially got two options here. We've essentially got two options. One, we can use our energy in complaining about the situation, worrying about what we can't do, why it's unfair. Or two, we can actually create energy by doing things that create energy for us, whether that's exercising, whether that's workouts, whether that's going out, whether that's getting into a better sleep routine, whether that's nourishing our body with nutrition, whether that's taking more time to actually plan our meals to make sure we're getting the right ratio of nutrients into our body, to see if that impacts our energy levels, our productivity, our mood, our health. Good morning, Annie. Our motivation to do the things that we know we need to do. Not to mention blood sugar levels, cholesterol, all these things, because our body doesn't really care how we work out, where we eat. It just cares that we get the nutrition in that we need, one, and two, that we do work out, because we know that boosts our endorphins. We know that nothing else really compares to that. Nothing compares. Didn't expect that one, did you? That just came into my head, and we're off on a tangent again. So we've got those two options, and when you put it clear to those two options, you can then make a choice. And it's a bit like what we do with benefits cards in the one-to-one at the start of our Kickstart. So obviously everything's from home now. So with our home Kickstart, you can then get sent one of these books here. And we've talked about benefits cards. Morning, Sue. A benefit card, more than ever right now, pretty much doubles your chances of succeeding. Okay? And this is one part of it. And this is to write down essentially 2 to 3 reasons why you actually want to get fit, why you want to lose X amount, why you want to do it. So it could be, it's the so that, this is the so that, and you want to see it 2 to 3 times a day. Like you want to put it somewhere, maybe on top of your computer screen. Stick it somewhere that you can keep reading to reinforce why you're doing this. Sounds a bit odd, but the messages you hear do influence how you feel. That's why when people watch the news, they might feel a certain way. When people watch comedy, they feel a certain way. When people listen to music, they feel a certain way. When you sing certain lyrics to a song, you feel a certain way. The language we use is really important. Need to do this. Yeah, Ali, let me know once you've done them and what they are. Then you want to see them daily. But with that, going backwards, why a lot of goals fail is not just because of this reason that we're not clear on the why. And that's important, like I said. But also because we're not actually clear. We're not clear on the specifics. So in here, couldn't make this really much more simple. And we're going to be going over this in our seminar Q&A on Thursday night in the Kickstart program. Sue, Ali, is about setting measurable outcomes. Not just, I want to eat better, I want to lose weight, I want to get fitter. Because when you say things like that, that is just hope. That's just an idea. Morning, Debbie. That's just hope. That's an idea. We're going to turn these in Thursday night, like I said, and I'll give you I'm going over it now anyway. But a bit more detail on Thursday night. So food, for example, rather than I'll eat better. What are you going to do to eat better? I'm going to eat more fruit and veg. What are you going to do to that? So you can track it. So it becomes a game of, I can track the score. So it might be, right, today, 1 out of 7. Tomorrow, 2 out of 7. You're starting to turn it into a game. Because unless you do that, it might be that you aim to have a glass of water before each meal. Right, if I've done it today, I give myself a point. I might aim to get 5 different vegetables in today. If I've done it today, I give myself a point. I might aim to track my calories and keep them between X and X. I might aim to have breakfast, lunch and dinner and have one snack at this time. Whatever it is, we agree on that one thing, and it has to be specific for you. When it's then measurable, you then are less reliant on your mood and your state to dictate whether you're doing well or not. I'll repeat that. You're less reliant on your mood or your state, your quality of sleep, the news to dictate whether you're good or not, whether you've got confidence, whether you've got willpower. Because if you're not tracking that or aware of what you are doing and clear on these, it then becomes a lottery in that how you feel, aka, oh, we've gone into lockdown, I want to feel fitter and healthier, but I have no idea if I am or not, I'm now rubbish. Because I feel rubbish, so you downplay everything. Whereas if you feel good, you might go, yeah, I'm doing all right, actually. Whereas actually, if you could just look at your score and go, actually, yeah, this isn't the news I wanted, but guess what? I've hit 2 workouts. I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. That's proof you can do it. You're still on track then. Then you can see what you are doing, what you're not doing. And then get the facts rather than it being quite emotional and based on your state, your mood, which again is, like I said, is a lottery. You're relying on how you feel. And if you're tired, if you have a bad night's sleep, if your kids are up in the night, like last night, playing again, like 1:30, or they're just like playing. What are you playing for? We're just playing. It's the middle of the night. That was how it went. You might be more tired, and then you're not giving yourself credit because you're just tired, you're in that state. Whereas actually you've got clear outcomes. Your fitness, it might be that I hit 1 workout a day. Or if you get your workout a day, doesn't matter when, where, whereas you set the boundaries. We set that together. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute, 30 minutes, whatever it is for you. Walk, home workout, yoga, Pilates, it doesn't matter. Guess what? A workout is better than anything. A workout is better than nothing. Something is better than nothing. Half-assed is better than no-assed, but only 100% of the time. If you're waiting for that perfect day, you're going to be waiting a long time. And in that time that you wait, you won't just stay the same. You'll get a little bit worse and a little bit worse. And then when you're ready to go again, you'll probably look back and go, oh, I wish I was there again. And there, you wish you were there again. Consistency is the key thing. There's a lot of people who won't be training in gyms. Like you look at athletes, they'll normally have access to X, Y, Z. They've now got access to X. They'll make the most of it. They'll probably make progress in other areas now. It's just changing the game. You make it into a game, you can't really lose because you're keeping score. And you're keeping score of something you're 100% in control of. When you're 100% in control of it, you can't fail unless you choose to. And then it comes back to a choice of those benefits. Why are you doing it? Okay, if you don't want to do it, whatever you said in here obviously isn't as important to you as you thought it was. And then you've got to go back to your values a little bit. If it's not that important, or if staying the same or getting worse is more important, that's okay too. But at least it's then a choice. And you're not beating yourself up because you've made that choice. Anyway, like I said, we are going to be going over that. Ali, Sue, Debbie, on Thursday evening, 8:30, in a bit more detail, setting these clear ones for 2021. If anyone else wants to jump in on that, let me know. Our Kickstart program will start for January. Flexible start date from this week. You can start when you start. All from home. So, any questions, let me know. Have a lovely Tuesday, forgetting what day it is. And speak soon. Take care.